Hi everyone, my name is Rodney Smith. I'm here with Board Game Geek at SPIEL 2018. It's my pleasure to introduce to you Matt Gertz of PD Games, and you brought with you Concordia Venus. And I was just confessing to you earlier, this is the game I was most excited about picking up here because it's Concordia, which is one of my favorite games, but it also, sorry to spoil this for you, it's a team game, right? It includes the team variant, right?
Yes, we have now the team mode.
Excellent.
And the team mode allows you to play now with 6 players because the teams are always 2 players.
Yes.
Against other 2 players,
right?
And if you have 3 teams, then there's 6 players total. So we introduce a new player color, white.
Okay.
So you can now play with white.
So this is the white players.
The white players mat, player mat, and some new cards.
This question just occurred to me. Can you only play it team?
No.
So you can still play this against one another, everyone for themselves. Okay.
The team play mode is one thing, and I think it's the most interesting part of it. You can also do it as an individual play as well with the deity of Venus.
Yes.
Some introducing new. And you can also play these boards as a normal Concordia as you always have done.
So if you're already a Concordia fan, there's additional maps as well, right?
Yeah. So we offer here a lot of maps. This is a big map.
Yes.
In team mode you need more space, but if you fancy to play a tighter map with only 2 or 3 players, we can put this one here and cover the 3 Italian provinces. And now you have a perfect map for 2 or 3 players, very tight.
Very clever, okay.
Yeah, like the Britannia or like the Corsica map. So this is only 22 cities.
So how does the team play aspect come into work here? How does it work as playing as teams?
Well, you play 1 card and do what the card says. After that, your partner executes the action which you have triggered as well.
Okay.
So if I play the architect, I build, and then my partner builds, and then it's the next team's turn. He plays a card, then the partner does the same.
Okay, they both get to perform the action.
They both have to perform the action of that card that you play. Now, so you have to think not only for yourself, but also what are the possibilities of that partner? What resources does he have? What possibilities he has on the board, so how can we work together perfectly?
Because if you do this and your partner's not in a position to take advantage of it, it's
that would be a bad move.
Now, listen, I'm getting ahead of myself in my excitement here. Maybe we should talk a little bit about Concordia itself as a game for those who maybe are not familiar with it. It's sort of in general terms, what is the game of Concordia? What are we doing ultimately?
If I explain that, I would like to explain that only to players who know Concordia.
Yes, you think so? Yeah.
It's an interesting game about
I can give a quick
Some
summary.
say it's trading in the Mediterranean. It has a Roman theme. You're spreading out in the different ancient provinces. You build houses there.
That's right. You're spreading it across the map.
You produce bricks.
A variety of different goods.
A variety of different goods. Cloth is the most valuable of it, which you need to build more houses, but also to buy more cards.
And these cards at the end of the game, you're going to have a stack of cards that you've acquired, and those will provide you a certain scoring based on what you've done during the game, right? So you're trying to do a variety of things that the cards will then give you a benefit for later.
The easy thing is you play 1 card and do what it says.
Exactly.
The difficult thing is that each card is assigned to an ancient god, like the Jupiter, or the Mercurius, or Saturnus, or Vesta, and each god gives you victory points at the very end of the game, for certain victory conditions. So by buying new cards, by purchasing new cards, you're also building your individual victory conditions.
Right.
So Saturnus gives you points for spreading around in as most provinces as possible. Jupiter gives you points for building as many houses as
Mercury
for production. The most as many times for each new type you get.
So you kind of are building your own victory conditions.
So Mars gives you for your colonists. You have colonists, sea colonists, and land colonists walking around. So for each colonist on the board you get something here, and Vesta gives you for the value of your money and your goods. But now we have here Venus.
A new one. Okay.
The new one. And Venus is in team play. It's an intimate affair. You have to come together. And
Definitely.
Venus, so for each province, we're both partners each have one house at least.
Right.
So for each joint province, you get extra victory points.
Oh, when you're adjacent
So Venus
connected.
encourages you to come together.
Interesting.
Yeah. And you can not only play with Venus in the team play mode, but you can also do it individually. So individual as usual. But there you have also this Venus goddess now playing with, and you get points for every province where you have more than one house inside.
I see.
Usually,
so in the cooperative, it's being near each other. Solo, it's having your own. Up together.
Yeah. You can play with Venus two ways. Either team play or individually.
Understood.
2, 3, 4, 5, or even 6 players if you fancy that with the 6-player card. So this allows for new strategy, because if with Saturnus you want to spread around as much as possible. Now, if you concentrate on Venus, it may be worthwhile to concentrate on a few provinces. This is in one area. This is a new way to get the win, maybe.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Depends how smart your opponents are.
Well, I think something else we should mention quickly is you want to grab that box over there, because we have this, which is a standalone version of the game, right? Which has everything you need to play.
Yeah.
But you can also get.
You can also get the expansion. This is only the expansion.
Right.
Yeah. If you have already the base game. What I always also wanted to show you is we have not only this map, we have
a second map here as well, right?
A second map. This is Cyprus here on the back.
And this is double-sided as well.
On the back we have this one, interesting, with a lot of sea routes here, Hellas. And on the back
we can put this one too.
We put this around here. We have the usual Imperial map. We did that because it's a perfect map for team play. It's a large map, but this time also with this mini
new map layout.
bonus map. I also wanted to show you before the time runs out. Where are the dummy
Have we buried
cards?
them?
Yeah. So we have also combo cards. So this is, for example, Prefect Architect. And there are more of them. These are the Venus cards. Prefect Mercator, things like that. So if I play this card, I execute the Prefect and my partner the Mercator, or the other way round.
Okay, so if I was playing this...
This is a strong card.
Let's hold it here.
This is a strong card, which may be copied by the other team, of course.
Yes, right. And then both them and their partner can also do either or?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we have the Legatus, which is a very important card. If you play the Legatus card, you ask your partner to play a card to get something new. For example, I want to build houses.
Yes.
I don't have an architect.
I can request.
My partner has him. I play Legatus. He hands over his hand of cards. I look inside to see what
you pick anything you want.
I put one in front to recommend it, return it silently so the other teams do not know what I recommend to him, and then my partner is free to play that card, and so he might guess what I'm thinking about. It's very important to know what your partner's thinking about, because the communication around the table shouldn't be play that card, commanding like that.
Your partner doesn't have to play it, but they now know what you want to play. I see.
Yeah, so you can communicate silently with this Legatus card, which of course can be copied by a diplomat from somewhere, so it gets a bit, it's very, very interesting, I can promise you.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
I am very interested.
Yeah.
I can't even pretend to be unbiased. Okay. Well, listen, is this something that's available right now? I know it's available
It's available at our booth.
Excellent.
Yes.
And also in stores.
And Rio Grande will do it as well.
Okay.
I don't know how long it will take them to ship it to America across the Atlantic.
I won't have to wait. I got it here.
Yeah.
But you have to wait a little bit. But keep an eye out for it.
This is also here. This you know it. You can play it in the way you have done it with Crete.
Yes.
And Egyptus. So some wine.
Excellent.
Put in.
Well, thank you very much, Mac, for showing us Concordia Venus and the expansion version of it as well.
Enjoy.
Bye now.
Bye.